back in Livermore for the top of the 8th inning, ladies and gentlemen. Lauro Lerma is leading off the inning for Mexico, and there is strike one from Carlos Ortiz.
Carlos Ortiz has gone the whole way for Team Puerto Rico. He's got new life.
It is rare that a pitcher at this level of baseball can pitch into the 8th inning. And he's got another 7 pitches to go. He could get through this inning without having to leave.
Swing and a miss.
And I think his coach probably told him, same thing I would, throw strikes. Do not throw any balls, go right after each batter. We need every single pitch of yours to be a strike to get us out of this inning and get back in and try to win this ball game.
They're facing the 7, 8, and 9 hitters. Ball's hit foul.
Yeah, the pitchers are told don't overuse your energy, and our good friend Carlos Ortiz is showing that right now. There we go.
All right, so the count's 1-2 on Lerma.
Boy, center fielder playing quite deep, medium deep in left and right field.
Fouled off again.
Good cut. He was on that one. Both starting pitchers have been able to go through the batting order 3 times with equal effectiveness, which is very impressive.
Comes the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3. High fastball, got him.
Well, this should be his last batter unless this batter hits the first or second pitch.
Juan Ramos, right fielder, is going to come up. He's grounded out to third base unassisted. First base, and grounded out to short.
Another discussion between the manager, his interpreter, and the home plate umpire. We are being serenaded by the moms and fans of the Mexican team. The players for the next game, the game between the host team from District 57, Livermore, they're here along with the team from the Southwest watching the end of this game.
There's first pitch is a ball.
And this is Juan Ramos at the plate now, number 17.
Ball 2.
So Carlos Ortiz has reached his 95 pitch maximum threshold, but he'll be able to finish pitching to this batter before he needs to be replaced.
Right.
In Puerto Rico, playing their third baseman shallow, expecting a bunt, anticipating a bunt. First baseman's up, playing even with the bag. Second and shortstop are playing second baseman back, shortstop medium dip.
Fouled off to the right side. Swung on a miss, strike 3. So Carlos Ortiz finishes the game like he starts it by striking a batter out.
And that'll be it. 98 pitches.
12 strikeouts for Ortiz today. What a performance.
Wow. 12 strikeouts, and also keeping his pitch count in a reasonable range. Usually when you strike out a lot of people, you use a lot of pitches to get those strikeouts. But he threw 98 pitches over 7 2/3 innings.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Pitching change for Rodimus Lopez Little League. Now on the mound, number 11, Yahir Fonseca.
Where's the red shirt from over here? We got two guys that need an escort.
Up batting, number 13, Luis Valdez.
Welcome back to Livermore, California. Now pitching for Puerto Rico, number 11, Jair Fonseca. There's one out now batting for Mexico as number 13, Luis Valdez. Counts 1-1. That one's pounded foul behind the home plate. For strike two, count of 1-2. Oh, nice curveball. I left that just a little bit up and in. Didn't quite get the spin on it, the rotation, in order to break that ball over the inside corner of the plate. Count rolls out now to 2-2. There's a foul ball down the right field line. Valdez now has seen 5 pitches from Fonseca. Catcher taking control, moving his shortstop over to the shortstop's right a couple steps. There you go, strike 3. That's the inning. We're going to the bottom of the 8th inning. We still have a 1-1 tie. We'll see if Puerto Rico can push across that winning run. Back in a moment. Welcome back to Livermore, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning and a 1-1 tie between Mexico and Puerto Rico, and an absolutely exciting and wonderful game to be a part of. Leading off the bottom of the 8th inning for Puerto Rico is number 9, Kevin Barrios.
Fonseca versus Fonseca on the mounds here, right, Ed?
Yeah, there we go. I was flipping my score sheet back and forth, and I thought maybe we had brothers on one of the teams. Boy, every pitch now, Rick, every single 2-0 count. It's so uplifting for the Puerto Rican people. Okay, now we've got somebody. He's halfway to first base, and from the other side, Mexico saying, "Come on, you got to throw strike one here." The difference between 3-0 and 2-1 is enormous.
Yeah, now it's a battle of the bullpens.
Yep, there's ball 3. And Fonseca, the pitcher, has not been able to get close to Fonseca, the batter. The first baseman's over there cheering him on, telling him, come on, just throw strikes, throw strikes.
This is Barrios.
Barrios, excuse me.
I meant Fonseca versus Fonseca on the pitching mounds. Both pitchers are named Fonseca.
You're right, thank you. There's ball 4.
Ball 4. And there's a leadoff man on.
Yeah, we could see some small ball, Rick.
Arredondo fires the ball back in frustration to the pitcher.
Evan Gonzalez, a little lefty with the body armor on the right arm. I would be surprised if we don't see a bunt here.
A lot of pressure on this young man on the mound here. He knows what's on the line here. Not much of a lead at first base.
He's swinging away. A game like this, Rick, this is where small ball, the bunting, hit and run, steals are crucial, that you can execute and also defend.
I'm not so sure that Team Puerto Rico thinks that we have a pitcher that's not going to throw strikes. So
there you go, 6 in a row.
So I'm wondering if they're just going to start making him throw strikes, and they're going to.
Here we go. I thought we'd see a visit from the manager of the Mexican team out. He may make a quick change here. Yep, we're bringing in the center fielder. It's not a situation where you can play favorites or whatever. You need to get somebody on the mound who can throw strikes. And coming to the mound is number 8, Lauro Lerma for Team Mexico. We'll be back in just a moment.
Since 1961. For more information, visit valleycare.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, correction. Now on the mound, number 8, Lauro Lerma.
All right, Ed, we're back here. Lauro Lerma will take over on the mound for Team Mexico.
He's in a very challenging situation, coming in inheriting a 2-0 count, and his teammates and his coaches are hoping he can throw some strikes.
Virtually no lead at first base.
There you go.
There's a strike.
Boy, that's right in the paint. Unbelievable. Wow. He keeps throwing there. He's going to be in good shape. Third baseman playing up and anticipating a bunt. Haven't seen a bunt shown by the batter, Gonzalez. Better lead at first this time. There's the bunt.
There it is. Going to go back down to first base. Out at first. Good sacrifice. Good execution by Lerma. Throw him out.
It was interesting, Rick, just watching the runner at first base took a little bit bigger lead. You knew there was an indication something was on. Yeah. And it was. There was a bunt on. And he got a good jump to second base, and also to watch the shortstop, Gutierrez, rotate around and cover third while the third baseman made that play. Now the winning run is in scoring position. There's a base hit. This could be it.
Could be it. Got to charge. Got to come up throwing. Here comes the throw to the plate. It
There's
is
your ball
cut
game.
off. Game over. Puerto Rico wins. They are mobbing each other at the pitcher's mound. What a win for Puerto Rico, and what an incredibly deflating loss for Team Mexico. Boy, they played their hearts out.
What a ball game, ladies and
They
gentlemen.
had this game leading, shutting out Puerto Rico in the bottom of the 7th inning. It was tied on a balk.
Puerto Rico now moves on to play Korea on Saturday at 1 p.m. here at this beautiful ball field in the International Championship game, with the possibility the winner going on to play in the World Championship game on Sunday at 6 p.m. The games on Saturday, the U.S. and the International Championship games will be on ESPN+. The championship game on Sunday will be on ESPN2.
So this next game we got coming up is the U.S. Bracket Championship. That game's going to start at approximately 6:30.
6:30. Rick, it's been a pleasure. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us. Another terrific